In 2033, Social Security will only be able to pay 77 cents of every dollar it currently promises. Not because the program is failing, not because the money was stolen or mismanaged, but because of a demographic shift that has been building for decades, and that the current structure of the program was not designed to absorb. If you are under 50 right now, that date is within your planning horizon. If you are in your 30s, you have been paying into Social Security your entire working life, and the program you have been funding may look significantly different by the time you are eligible to collect. Today, I'm going to tell you the truth about Social Security, how it actually works, the mechanics most people have never had explained to them, how your benefit is calculated, the formula that determines your specific payment, when to claim, and why that timing decision is worth tens of thousands of dollars, what the trust fund situation actually means and what it does not mean, and most importantly, how to build a retirement plan that does not depend on any specific version of Social Security being there exactly as promised. This is not a political video. It is a financial planning video. And the planning implications of what I am about to share apply to every working American, regardless of where they stand on any political question. Stay with me. First, how Social Security actually works, the mechanics. Social Security is a pay-as-you-go system. The taxes collected from current workers pay the benefits of current retirees. Your Social Security taxes are not going into a personal account with your name on it, accumulating interest, waiting for you to retire. They are being paid out immediately to current beneficiaries. The Social Security trust funds, the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Fund, and the Disability Insurance Fund hold the surplus that accumulated during periods when tax collections exceeded benefit payments. That surplus is invested in special issue United States Treasury securities and earns interest. The trust funds are now drawing down that surplus because demographic shifts have flipped the equation. Benefit payments exceed tax collections in most years. This is the structural challenge. In 1960, there were approximately 5 workers paying into Social Security for every 1 retiree receiving benefits. Today, that ratio is approximately 2.7 to 1. As the baby boomer generation continues moving through retirement, the ratio will decline further before stabilizing. The 2024 Social Security Trustees Report projects that the combined trust fund reserves will be depleted in 2035. At that point, incoming tax revenue would cover approximately 83% of scheduled benefits. Other projections estimate depletion between 2032 and 2035, depending on economic assumptions. Depletion does not mean Social Security ends. It means that if no legislative changes are made before that date, benefits would be reduced to match available revenue. Approximately 80 to 83 cents on every projected dollar. Congress has intervened every time Social Security has faced a similar crisis in the past, most significantly in 1983. And similar intervention is widely expected again. The political will to let Social Security fail entirely is essentially non-existent, but the specific form that intervention takes is uncertain. Higher payroll taxes, lower benefits, a higher retirement age, or some combination of all three. And planning around that uncertainty is the financially responsible approach. Now let us talk about how your specific benefit is calculated. Because most people have no idea how this works, and knowing it allows you to make significantly better decisions about your retirement. Your Social Security retirement benefit is based on your highest 35 years of earnings adjusted for inflation. The Social Security Administration indexes your historical earnings to account for wage growth over time. If you have worked fewer than 35 years, zeros are entered for the missing years, which reduces your average and therefore your benefit. Your inflation-adjusted earnings are averaged across those 35 years to produce what Social Security calls your average indexed monthly earnings. That number is then run through a formula called the Primary Insurance Amount Formula. The formula is deliberately progressive. It replaces a higher percentage of income for lower earners than for higher earners. A lower income worker may see Social Security replace 50 to 60% of pre-retirement income. A higher income worker may see only 20 to 30% replaced. This is critical for retirement planning. If you are a higher earner, Social Security was never designed to be your primary source of retirement income. It is a floor, an important floor. But the ceiling of your retirement lifestyle depends on what you build outside of Social Security. You can see your projected benefit by creating an account at ssa.gov. Your Social Security statement shows projected benefits at age 62, your full retirement age, and age 70. Reviewing that statement annually is one of the simplest and most valuable financial planning habits you can develop. Now let us talk about the most financially significant Social Security decision most Americans make: When to claim. You can begin claiming benefits as early as age 62. Your full retirement age is currently 66 to 67, depending on your birth year, and you can delay claiming up to age 70. For every year you delay beyond full retirement age, your benefit increases by approximately 8%. The difference between claiming at 62 and claiming at 70 is enormous. Imagine a person whose full retirement age benefit is $2,000 per month. Claiming at 62 reduces that benefit to approximately $1,400. Claiming at full retirement age produces the full $2,000. Claiming at 70 increases the benefit to approximately $2,480. The difference between claiming at 62 and 70 is $1,080 every month, nearly $13,000 every year for life. The break-even point is typically somewhere around age 80 to 82. For people in good health, delaying often produces more lifetime income. The case for claiming early exists primarily in two situations: poor health that suggests a shorter lifespan, or a need for income that cannot reasonably be delayed. For married couples, the decision becomes even more important. Spousal benefits, survivor benefits, and coordinated claiming strategies can add tens of thousands of dollars to lifetime household income. For many couples, delaying the higher earner's benefit to age 70 is one of the most valuable retirement planning decisions available. Now let us talk about what the trust fund situation actually means for your retirement plan and what to do about it. The range of possible outcomes for Social Security is wide. Benefits may continue largely unchanged. Benefits may be reduced for higher earners. The retirement age may increase. Payroll taxes may rise. Some combination of these changes is likely. What is not likely is complete elimination. That scenario has essentially no political or historical precedent. The responsible planning approach is simple. Assume uncertainty and build a retirement plan that works anyway. Planning principle number 1. Do not build a retirement plan that requires Social Security to be exactly as currently promised. Build a plan that works without it, or with a significantly reduced benefit. Then treat any Social Security income as a bonus layer of security. Planning principle number 2. Maximize your own retirement savings as though Social Security will not exist. Maximize your 401k. Fund a Roth IRA, build taxable investment accounts, develop passive income streams. These behaviors are correct regardless of what Social Security ultimately provides. Planning principle number 3, stay informed. Social Security reform will be one of the major policy issues of the coming decade. Review your plan annually and adjust as new information becomes available. Planning principle number 4, if you are within 10 to 15 years of retirement, optimize your claiming strategy carefully. For many households, a single retirement income planning session with a qualified fee-only financial planner can be worth many thousands of dollars in additional lifetime benefits. Social Security is not going away. It is not disappearing, but it is also not the retirement guarantee that it represented for an earlier generation. For today's workers, especially those in their 30s and 40s, the most honest way to view Social Security is this: it is a valuable program. It will likely provide meaningful retirement income, but the exact amount, timing, and structure involve uncertainty. The people who retire with genuine financial security will not rely on a single source of income. They will build layers: investment accounts, passive income streams, retirement savings, and Social Security as one component of a diversified plan. Every video in this series has been building those layers: the compound interest video, the passive income video, the 401k video, the debt elimination video. Every piece of financial infrastructure you build today reduces your dependence on any single source tomorrow and expands your options at every stage of your financial life. Subscribe to Fin Wealthwise because next week I am covering the most searched financial topic in America: how to invest in stocks for complete beginners with the simple, clear, actionable system that actually works. I am Fin. This is Fin Wealthwise, and I will see you in the next one.